Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Hash with 1,155 rating versus Youngest Thief 2 with 1,120 rating. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and before we hop in, also make sure to go check out Hash's Metafy page. It's a website. I'll leave a link down below at the top of the description. It's a place where you can pay for coaching, so you can go ahead and check that out. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into the video. And then we're going to see Youngest Thief win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they are going to decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Paleozoic, Marilla, Strike, Desires, Torrential, and Swap Frog. Oh, God, this is going to be a long replay. Every Paleo replay we've shown off in the last year, I swear, has been like a 40-minute plus long video. It's horrible. And then they have Ash. Hey, this is cool. We got the BeeTrooper deck. We got Rapid Fire, Doom Dozer, Scout Buggy, and Resonance Insect. So this deck's really cool. It probably actually has like a bad matchup against this deck though. This deck sets up a lot of monster negates, which is good versus like the majority of decks. But against a deck like Paleo, where they're mainly traps, it can be kind of rough depending on what kind of board they set up. Scout Buggy, summon another Scout Buggy from deck, and then link in the Armor Horn effect to extra double summon, and then they're going to go ahead and summon out the Insect from the hand, get rid of those, go into the link 3, and then they're going to get the Link effect and Insect effect, so they are going to get to search here, go grab Contact C, and then this is going to gain 2 counters here, and then special summon out Doom Dozer by banishing 2, and then Insect effect. And that will go dump the GoKiPull, and then GoKiPull effect. Oh, so they actually play a normal monster. So this card says that if you had a normal monster, you can special summon it. Another really cool thing is that it can be like a way to like pop something or force an interruption, because it also says then you can destroy one monster on the field with a tag greater than or equal to the special summons monster. So if they don't negate this and they have something like a Savage on board, well, pop Savage are gonna go, and then they are not going to link those away. They're thinking about what they wanted to do here, so get rid of those, go into the Inzector effect. That's going to discard to target another insect they control to equip the insect from the deck. Activate, shuffle back 3, and then draw. And then they draw into an Imperm. And then get rid of those, go into an Atlas, and then Insect effect. That's going to grab Doom Dozer. And then activate Armor Horn effect. This is going to banish 3, summon itself out from the graveyard, and then Atlas, Tribute, summon out Lancer, and then Lancer effect to go search. You're going to grab Flying Sting, and then set Imperm, set Flying Sting, and pass turn. Okay, so yeah, this is like a lot of like monster interruption. They have Flying Sting, they have Imperm, Contact C. Ash is like, this is going to work against something like Desires. Go ahead and activate, banish 10, and then Chain Ash Blossom. Looking at the banishes, we choose 2 Swap Frog, a Rodent Totem, a Dupe Frog, so they did banish some frogs. At least they didn't banish like multiple Rodent Totem. And then they are going to set, and then pass, draw Pin the Bullseye. I can't wait for this deck to get like actual support. It'll be really cool to see like what this deck evolves into. Atlas effect, Tribute, and then special summon out from the deck. They're going to bring out Scout Buggy effect to special summon out. Bring out another Scout Buggy from the graveyard. And then they said thinking, turn those into the Inzector. And then they're going to activate the effect, get rid of Contact C, target the Atlas, and then that's going to equip the Insect from the deck. And then go ahead and activate the Inzector effect to shuffle back 3, and then draw. So put those 3 back. He said think on that. They could strike this if they want to. Yeah, they're just going to let that go through. They draw a Galaxy Worm, which is pretty much just another Scout Buggy. This card says When this card is normal summon while you control no other monsters, you can special summon a level 3 or lower galaxy effect monster from your deck, but its effects are negated, so you summon an effect, summon itself out from the deck, and then it's also an insect. So it's pretty much just more copies of Scout Buggy, which is interesting that they're playing this. I mean, it's definitely better to open up like this than Scout Buggy itself, I feel like. Just because, like, if you normal summon this, and then, like, the end of your combo, when you Atlas Tribute, you could Tribute to summon out a Scout Buggy, and then Scout Buggy summon Scout Buggy, and then overlay for the XYZ. It can definitely be annoying when you have to, like, start with this, and then, like, you want to end on the XYZ, but sometimes you just can't. Banish, summon out Doomdozer, Insect Effect. So Chainlink 1 Insect, Chainlink 2 Torrential. So go ahead and, yeah, this stays on field because this is equipped to the Atlas, and Atlas can't be destroyed. It says while this card has 3,000 or less attack, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. So they're going to go ahead and dump GoKiPull and then activate the GoKiPull effect. So they are playing multiple GoKiPull. And then this is going to search out from the deck the Rapid Fire. And then normal summon, activate the effect, special summon back out from the graveyard, and that's going to bring out the GoKiPull. And then pin the Bullseye, special summon out, and then they can activate that effect, burn the opponent for 200. It's crazy how, like, this effect doesn't seem like it's very great, but this card can help you, like, full combo with the XYZ, because you need to activate an effect on your field that you can negate for free, and this is like the perfect negate for free effect. And then get rid of those, go into an Armor Horn, and then activate that effect. 2 extra normal summon. They're going to normal summon out the Galaxy Worm, and then get rid of those. So they do play multiple of that. We've seen, honestly, a decent amount of people playing multiple of this card. This card's, like, really good in the deck, just because, like, it can summon something back, and there's, like, multiple cards that you can summon back that will then equal interruptions. So, effect, gain counters. They're actually going to strike. Pretty sure they're doing it to the summon there. Go ahead and strike the summon. And then battle phase, attack, main phase 2, end phase, activate, and that's going to go dump Rise to full height. Oh my god. This is the card that makes the deck so annoying. It takes so long to actually beat this deck. Activate to try to book a moon. And then they're going to chain the Paleo in the graveyard, bring itself out, and draw a Dupe Frog. So they're going to normal summon out Swap Frog, effect, chain the Flying Sting. That will be getting rid of that. Maybe, yeah, like they knew that was there. So I'm not too sure why they normal summoned with effect. Like they could have just you know, normal summon, and then they could have just overlaid and just like completely dodged the Flying Sting right there. Maybe going for like a totally awesome, you know, attack over the set. They definitely could have played that out differently. But going on to the next game, we are going to see Hash, the Paleo player, be going first. Opening hands, we have Order, Desires, MST, Karma Cut, and Torrential. So this isn't like crazy right here, but they are going to have some more draws. And they have Galaxy Worm, Sting Lancer, GoKiPull, Foolish Burial, and Ash. Also, since they are playing the normal monsters, something like Foolish Burial is even better because now this is like a going second card. The Desires will once again be hit with Ash Blossom. Yeah, go ahead and do a 1-for-1 trade. We can see like Judgments hit, Starlight Roads. So they're ready for like the Harpies, Storms, stuff like that. Then go ahead and set for pass. So like this card isn't gonna be live this turn because obviously they don't have anything to discard. They do draw Pin the Bullseye, normal summon out, and then activate the effect. And this will go ahead and summon out another one from the deck. And then pin the Bullseye effect to summon itself out. Activate Torrential there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That was a solid 1-for-2. then activate Foolish Burial. I just want this deck to have like extenders that actually have effects, like real effects. Like imagine, I keep saying this, imagine if this deck gets like a searchable extender that grabs an extender. Like you'll be able to have like actual like 1-card combos in this deck. Well, like 1.5, because like you have to like discard stuff, but still, like you're gonna make the deck a lot better. Foolish, Chain Order, pass, draw the MST. They're gonna take 700 off order, and then pass, take 700 during their standby phase. Now they have a card in hand for the Dino-Miscus. They draw Flying Sting, normal summon out Goopseason, activate Dino-Miscus to smack that, and then set, end phase, pop, Chain Dino, and then ooh, okay, so they do have a lot of banished cards here, and this will also be a trap for them to chain a Paleo with. And then battle phase, attack, set, pass, draw Scout Buggy, and then take 700. They're going to normal summon Scout Buggy, activate the effect, and then this is going to special summon out a Scout Buggy from the deck. I said thinking, turn those into an Armor Horn. What? Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what they're doing there. It's actually a pretty big misplay. You know, they could have just gone for something else. That would have been like way better. Wow, that's really unfortunate for them. That misplay just cost them game. They could activate. Well, nah, like they might just go ahead and make Toad. It's a problem. Oh, they're going battle phase. Okay, so in the main phase, they can go ahead and activate the Sting Lancer effect and go ahead and put back Swap Frog, put back one of theirs, summon itself out. I guess go grab Field Spell like you may as well. You know, it's not going to do anything because of order. But go ahead and just get the Swap Frog out of there. And now they're going to overlay. You know, if they go for something like a Toad, you'd be able to just get over that right away. But they're going to keep going, and they're going to out the Sting Lancer this turn. Grab Marilla, activate, and then chain the Paleo in the graveyard, summon itself out, and then go dump Marilla. Interesting that they're dumping Marilla. We did see him on Lost Twin Game 1. Maybe they sided it out, but that could be something that they could dump. They could dump a Rise to full height. I wonder if they just cut both of those cards post side deck, which would be really interesting. Book of Moon on Sting, chain Paleo, bring itself out. Overlay for Totally Awesome, battle phase, attack over, and then main phase 2, go for Zeus, and then pass. Draw Insect, standby phase, take 7, and Toad effect. So Toad's going to be summoning out from the deck, and then that's going to bring out Swap Frog effect to dump, and then dumping the Rodent Totem. And then main phase, activate the effect to extra double, or extra summon. Normal summon out the insect. They do know the other card in hand is a field spell. They're going to go for the Insector, and then activate Insect effect. So I know your hand, right? Yep. So they're going to let the Insect effect go through here. Okay. Go grab Doom Dozer. And then effect to try to shuffle back 3 and draw. They let this resolve. Draws in the Ash Blossom, and then Armor Horn, banish to try to summon out, resolves, and then Insect effect because it was banished to go Foolish. Like, I'm so surprised that they're letting this go through. Because now, yeah, Goki, you're going to negate this, right? This is a man. They're letting this go through. Big Insect came in clutch. Summon, pop Zeus. Get rid of those, go for Atlas, battle phase, attack over Toad. I think this is just a case of Hash not knowing what the opponent's deck does very well. which is fair enough. You know, it's not like this deck's like a prank kid, a tri-brigade or something like that. This deck's a little bit more under the radar. Like, I think everyone knows of the BeeTrooper deck, but a lot of people don't know how to like properly play against this deck. Then Toad's gonna get beat over, Toad effect to add back, attack over the Swap Frog, and then main phase 2, activate Atlas, tribute, summon out Scout Buggy effect, that's gonna summon out Scout Buggy from the deck, overlay for number 3, and this card is insane. This card is an interruption and a follow-up, because you can negate something, switch its own battle position, and then affect the special summon back an insect. And there's a lot of scenarios where like the insect you summon back can also grab you a follow-up and also be an interruption. End phase, activate Flying Sting, banish an insect from the graveyard to set itself because they do control an insect with 3,000 or more attack. And we're just going to see Hash admit defeat there. Wow, so we saw a 2-0 on BeeTrooper's side. It's actually fun. I said this was going to be a really long match. So 29-minute long match. Yeah, usually the paleo matches are way longer than this. Yeah, we didn't see like a rise to full height or anything. That could have definitely helped out a lot. See, I think that card is insane in this deck. That card makes this deck right now. I don't think Paleo is like a top contender deck, but for like being like a random rogue deck, rise to full height is difficult to deal with, especially with like how often it comes back, because you can like overlay, effect, go search, activate, put back to the graveyard, put more bodies on board, force your opponent to attack this one, and like, it can be tough. But that's really all for this video. I like showing off the BeeTrooper deck. This deck's cool to show off every once in a while, just to get people more and more familiar with it. You know, getting ready like how to actually like interrupt this deck too. We didn't actually see hand traps on this side. A few good places to interrupt this deck is if you have like something like a strike. I'll go over like a few interruptions. If you watch this far in the videos, bloopers, then something like a strike, I feel like you can save it for like the Inzektor effect to go ahead and equip. I feel like strike on that hurts so bad. So bad. It's not like a guaranteed turn stop, but it is rough. If you have a Gamma, I would honestly say like if they start with like a Scout Buggy, not a lot of people are playing like Galaxy Worm, but they start off with like a Scout Buggy. I think that's a really good Gamma hit. I think the Inzektor effect to equip is a really good Gamma hit. I think the Inzektor effect to equip is huge for this deck. Let's say you have like an Ash Blossom, then you could save it just for like the Atlas Tribute to special summon out from the deck effect. I guess it really depends what kind of build your opponent's going for. Let's just say it's something exactly like this. I would save Ash for the Atlas effect. I think that's a pretty good spot to Ash. Yeah. Also something about the number 3 that you want to know is it says when a monster on the field activates its effect. So this card doesn't actually help you like play around hand traps. That's something that you want to know, especially if you're the opponent playing against this deck and you have like an Ash Blossom and you're holding it because you think they're going to negate and extend off of it. But those are just like some times that you can go ahead and like interrupt the opponent. I don't think this deck's actually like too hard to stop at the moment. It kind of depends what kind of build they're on. You know, there's some people that like don't play going second cards and just play like all extenders, and of course stopping them when they go first is extremely hard. But their deck is more of a dice roll deck, so if you lose to them, then like it's whatever. Your opponent's deck is just not that great. But also it's cool to see Paleo, and again, make sure to go check out Hash's MetaFi coaching service. I know this wasn't like the best match for like coaching service, but I promise he's a lot better with meta than he is with Paleo versus BeeTrooper. What an interesting matchup, by the way. Also, shout out to Ryan Yu for giving me the link to Hash's MetaFi coaching place. Everyone knows, like, if you're in my videos, I will gladly give you shout outs. I feel like that's like the best I can do. Like, you know, you give me replay, I give you shout out. We help each other out. It's a win-win. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.